Right, anyway, so moving on then. So our best monster movies. Again, just to read out some titles, we've got something called The Thing, King Kong, Alien, Jaws, The Fly, Frankenstein.
Wait a minute. The Jaws does not belong on that list. That is giant nature, run amok. That is not the same as a monster.
We're breaking these down, so it's technically we're putting it in that genre. I can't do like loads of genres. We'll just get moaned at.
A slasher movie, anyway.
Jurassic Park, The Descent, The Host from Korea, 2006.
That is an excellent film.
American Werewolf in London, Young Frankenstein, Pan's Labyrinth, lots of Godzilla and Frankenstein on here. Oh God, The Shape of Water, which was boring as hell.
Do we have Godzilla versus Frankenstein? Because I'd rate that very highly.
No, Godzilla. You got Godzilla or Frankenstein versus Dracula.
Abbott Costello.
Yeah,
that's right. Abbott Costello.
Meet the Wolfman.
Dog Soldiers, Hellboy.
Great movie.
Monsters Inc. Predator. Which is a classic. Gremlins, King Kong. I mean, there's just like Tremors.
You really have to subdivide this a little bit.
Yeah,
there's a lot of good ones.
Yeah, too hard.
Alien,
Little Shop of
Predator,
Horrors.
those are all sci-fi. They're all great.
Can I go first? Because I don't think you're ever going to beat my best monster movie.
Yeah, go ahead.
Your wedding video.
I'm going for The Danish Girl.
What?
I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, Matt. I get it.
Rosie O'Donnell, though, I could be on.
No, it's Eddie Red. Is it Redmayne? How do you say his name?
Eddie Redmayne.
Yeah, he's a trans dude.
Yeah. Very clever and very funny.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you were going to say that, my favorite monster movie then is going to be Theory of Everything, where he plays that guy in the wheelchair.
That guy in the wheelchair.
Disabled phobe.
See, another one on there is Attack the Block. See, that's a movie.
It's all right.
That's legit.
It's all right.
I like it.
The
monster design.
Awesome. The problem with it is it's got that one black dude from Star Wars in it.
The janitor.
But back then he was cool.
Yeah,
he's still cool. He's shitting all over Star Wars now, so I'm okay. I like him.
So you're saying he's more based now than he was?
Oh, he's definitely come out of Star Wars pretty. Pretty traumatized. I mean, I think they got him a rape kit and all that. So you know.
Show me on the door where the executive
Kathy Kennedy here and here.
She took money from she took money from this pocket and this pocket.
Yeah.
She touched me on my future career.
Okay, so we've got quite a wide, varied range here in monster movies, so it's difficult to pin down. I mean, I don't think any of us are going to say like anything bad about The Thing because it's just the perfect movie, and it is a perfect monster movie as well. You know,
probably at the top because we all rated that so highly in our other ones. I'll throw one out there that I really enjoyed that I think is probably not thought of. The first Pitch Black.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very underrated.
Back when Vin Diesel was before he was in a family. See, again, The Fly is another good one. I mean, they've got the one here, the 1986 version, the David Cronenberg version, which it is again brilliant. The
very horrifying body horror film.
Yeah. Which is funny, which is very weird for David Cronenberg because he's not usually like that, is he?
Yeah. Very mainstream taste normally. I don't know what got into him that time.
See Jurassic. Oh, Cloverfield. Yeah, see that. I haven't seen that for years, but I remember that. I remember enjoying that.
I don't like it.
No.
Another one I liked the first time doesn't do very well in repeat viewings.
Oh, I've seen it a couple of times. I enjoyed it, and The Quiet Place as well. I like them.
The coolest thing about Cloverfield to me was the like little last monsters that dropped off, and if they bit you'd end up exploding.
That was awesome.
That was pretty cool. Yeah.
We got a bleeder.
Yeah.
And then you've got
What about
because
it?
that. Oh, I suppose it's monster. I suppose, isn't it? Yeah, because it is a monster at the end, isn't it?
What?
I see. I remember finding the original It quite scary with Tim Curry, and I thought that both the remakes were pretty solid.
One was good.
Yeah, the first one was okay. The second was dumb as dog shit.
The ending
and
was the problem.
The part 2 of the original It movie kind of fell apart too. I think it's just the story. It works really well with the kids, not so much with the adults.
Yeah,
It's
because the kid,
it's typical Stephen King that he just can't write an ending.
he can write a underage child gangbang in a sewer ending scene though. Apparently, he's really good at that.
Because I know one that myself and Yoda agree on is this is a bad one. I did not get this at all. Is that Shape of Water? I did not rate that at all.
Was dog shit movie. That was just
trying
to
very
just another dumb movie to say white people are bad.
Guillermo del Toro directed that one.
Compared to his Pan's Labyrinth, which I do really rate and I do really like as a monster movie, that's great. But that Shape of Water, I just didn't get that at all.
I lost interest when she was frigging herself off in the bath. I was like, this is totally irrelevant.
Yeah, thank you. That's exactly where I lost interest.
Here's
couldn't see anything. I mean,
I don't even see the mom from Paddington doing herself in the bathtub and then fucking a fish monster.
So the question is, does the monster go like, "Hey, that smells like fish," or does he? Or does he go like that's? Or does he goes like, "Has my brother already been here?" What's so fun? What's so funny?
Moving on, they've got here as a list, and funny enough, Monsters Inc. Now again, I love the story of that.
What about Monster Squad? That's a better one to put on there.
Yeah, that is actually.
Hang on, I watched
Wolfman.
the Monster Squad.
Wolfman's got nards.
Wolfman's got nards.
I watched that for the first time only recently because it kind of missed me over here, and I didn't rate it. But I think if I'd have watched it as a kid, I probably would have loved it more.
You are a fucking degenerate if you think that is not a good movie.
It's not as good as Monster Squad. There's Monsters Inc.
There, Sean. I mean, I don't know how you can rebut.
You can't argue. You can't argue with.
Kentucky Hillbilly BTFO.
Oh, man. No, I just want to know what you guys think of Guillermo del Toro. See how
Who?
Who? Yeah, amazing.
You mean Guillermo?
Yeah, you go for it. No, yeah. I swear you're gonna wrap your tongue around a telephone pole if you keep trying to do
that.
But his quintessential monster movie, Pacific Rim.
You know what? It was a good try. It was a good try at making a real life anime. You know,
it was punctuate moments that were so awesome. Like he hits, he picks up what was it, a train car or something,
tanker or something,
tanker or something, hits him with it, and then they have that moment where like the little beads go because it just and I'm like, oh God, what are you doing?
See, another one of his movies on the list I just found was Hellboy, because Hellboy 1 and 2 are great movies.
2 is very two is
better. 2 is better. But yeah, again, both of them are quite good fun. See, Dog Soldiers. I haven't seen Dog Soldiers in ages.
Dog Soldiers, great movie. All those guys at Dog Soldiers sound like Matt.
Yeah,
so I like that.
Yeah, it was nice to see him get killed. Yeah,
they're like Bob's your uncle. Oi, cunt.
Are you having a giraffe, mate? You trying to bite my leg and all that?
The working title was Soccer Hooligans, the movie.
Soccer Hooligans versus Werewolves.
I'd watch that.
Oh yeah, I'd watch that and all.
I love the werewolf design in that. Like that's the way I think a werewolf should look.
Yeah.
Oh, I take Ginger Snaps. Now that is a classic werewolf movie.
Very much. Yeah.
I can't believe that Leanne hadn't popped up in the comments over that because I know she likes that one quite a bit. Ginger
We're not on
Snaps.
werewolves yet, though.
Like a
Well, that
howling?
monster. Yeah, werewolf counts as monster, don't it?
Monster, yeah. Is that-
Yeah.
I don't know. I suppose. Well, I suppose
The
so.
when you say the howling, do
I
you
think they're our
actually
little section.
do you mean Howling 3? Your the marsupials?
No, I do not.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
I need the
I
one
thought
word.
Sean had started to say that. Are you talking about the Howling, your sister?
Well, there
That's what it sounded
there is a howling called Your Sister's a Werewolf, and I almost said that by mistake. So
like. All right.
No, I like watching the mother from ET turn into the cutest werewolf ever before she gets blown away on the air.
shotgun to the face. Yeah.
I'm still going to say
It
another
was
one that's just come
Andor
up
that
here.
starred on that. I don't know if you knew.
Gremlins is still a great monster movie. I still love it.
It's
is.
not.
It's fun and I like it.
The second one is amazing.
Oh yeah, that's just so weird.
I love the second one is basically Dante saying, "I don't want to do this movie, so this is what I'm going to do." Gremlins
Was he
2.
was he like contractually obligated to do that or something? He
I
could've
don't
just said
know what
no.
the story is, but he was able to do just the most meta, bizarre nonsense. I don't want to do it sequel ever, and it was great.
It was kind of like, we're going to make it. And so he was like, well, pay me to do it. And then I don't mind. And then, like, what's it called? One of the Wachowski. Isn't it right that the Wachowski brothers were murdered by the Wachowski sisters? Am I getting that wrong?
The sisters murdered their dingleberries and then took over.
But I mean, and again, in the same way that Lana Wachowski said, well, if you're going to do Matrix 4, I'll do it and I'll poke fun at things. That's what Joe Dante did with Gremlins 2.
It's just like,
Dante did it better.
Make a note about that and ask Cecil about it next week because I'm pretty sure he knows he would know the story on that.
I love you remember in the original Gremlins where she told the whole crazy story about her father.
Yeah, and the chimney.
And then they get to Gremlins 2, and she's like, "Oh, it's Arbor Day. This is the kind of thing." And they're like, "Yeah, get her out of here. Get her out of here." She's got some horrible story for every holiday.
You know the best.
Don't invite her for Thanksgiving.
The best scene she ever did was Fast Times at Ridgemont High when she comes out of the pool.
Everybody knows.
No, Paradise. You need to watch Paradise. Anyway, The Mist, 2007. That was quite a good monster movie. Great ending.
That was
my favorite ending.
That is a bonkers ending.
I laughed and laughed and laughed.
I did too. I laughed at that. It's the original. The Stephen King short story is much lamer when it ends, but that ending was superior to his ending. And the spoiler is he shoots his own son and then runs out of bullets and can't even kill himself. And then 30 seconds later, the army shows up and the whole thing
rescues everyone. I could just see the army turning up, going, "Everything all right in here, sir?" Whoa!
Yeah, you never guess what he did.
That is great. You beat me to it, Sean. But I put it as my favourite werewolf category. The Host is probably my favourite monster movie. Yeah, The Host is a belter.
It is great. Have you guys seen it?
Yeah, it's been a while, but I saw it.
Oh, Matt, you'd love it.
It's more like a sci-fi kind of movie than a horror movie.
It's pretty good.
I did watch the other.
It was the number one earning movie in the South Korean box office that year. It was better than pretty good.
It was probably the only movie they released.
They released, yeah.
You know what? That's very Asia-phobic, you Matt.
Yeah, fuck it.
I love how you put that shot. It's like in The Simpsons. It says Mickey Rooney, number one box office draw, 1939 and 1940.
Decades?
Wow, spanning 2 decades.
Listen, if you knew anything about South Korean cinema, you would not laugh it off. They make some killer movies. Like legit.
No, they do. It's just not my cup of tea. That's all.
It's oi, mate. I understand.
Hey,
It's
The
not his
Matrix
Aunt,
was
it's
the
not
number
his
one.
Aunt Fanny. That's what it's not.
The Matrix was the number one movie spanning 2 millennia, 1990s.
I did watch recently, actually only the other day for the first time, I think, was Basket Case, which was great fun. I love the fact that all the kills are. That's all the kills within that movie are just hand over face, and then the blood comes out.
If you like
Hold
that
on,
one, you
before
should
we
watch.
move on, I've got a quick. Sorry, Sean. Quick question: would Alien be classed as a monster film?
I think it would. Yeah.
I did
Sure,
read it out on the
absolutely.
list. And Predator, yeah, we.
Rogue Thoughts and
Yeah.
Predator. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, no,
Excellent.
absolutely.
Right.
Okay.
You
Okay,
got
so-
you got to subdivide the monsters genre. I
Yeah,
think a bit.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
a little varied.
Yeah,
I
because
know,
you
but
got
apparently-
you got stuff like the giant nature, so Jaws, Grizzly. Then you got your giant mutated atomic monsters, Godzilla, them. That
And
sort of thing.
you've got your Disney
Aliens.
executive monster stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you got your trans Eddie Redmayne abominations.
Anything starring Rosie
some-
O'Donnell, you know.
What's your favorite
Goldberg.
Amy Schumer monster movie?
There you go. Trainwreck. Yeah, there you go. That's
We're done.
I read a good one about Amy Schumer the other day. It said Amy Schumer has never made me laugh, but the other day I saw her get hit by a bus. So,
boom.
right,
Yeah,
okay.
you nailed it. You nailed it, bud.
Whatever.
Yoda, when you just slice this together, put a big tumbleweed going across the street.
Pearls before swine.
Cricket.
I understand they can't all be winners. We all bomb once in a while. Thank you for watching this excerpt from Outpost Frequencies. Tune in live every Sunday at noon Central Time or 6 o'clock UK time. And also, remember to come to lastmovieoutpost.com for all your latest in movie news, streaming news, and everything cool about film. We are the cool news now. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next stream.